This is the most dangerous fighter jet ever built. It can fly faster than sound without even trying. It can appear on radar as nothing more than a bird. And it's so advanced, so secret, that the United States government made it illegal to sell to anyone. Not to enemies, not even to its closest friends. Japan wanted it. They were told no. Australia wanted it. They were told no. This is the F-22 Raptor, and this is the story of how America built a fighter so powerful it refused to share it with the world. It starts back in the 1980s. The U.S. Air Force didn't just want a better fighter, they wanted to own the sky completely. Total dominance. So they went to Lockheed Martin and Boeing with a simple demand: build us something the rest of the world can't touch for the next 30 years. What came out of that project didn't just meet the goal, it shattered it. In 1997, the Raptor took to the skies for the first time, and when it entered service in 2005, it became the world's first ever fifth-generation stealth fighter. But what does that actually mean? It comes down to 4 abilities, and no aircraft on Earth had ever combined all 4 into one machine. Number 1, stealth. The Raptor's entire body, every edge, every angle, every panel, is shaped to bounce radar waves away. Then it's coated in special radar-absorbing materials. The result? Its signature on radar is estimated to be the size of a metal marble. Let that sink in. One of the deadliest machines ever to fly can look smaller than a bird on the screen. By the time the other guy realizes what's happening, it's already too late. Number 2, supercruise. Almost every fighter jet can break the sound barrier, but only in short bursts, by lighting afterburners that drink fuel like crazy. The Raptor doesn't need them. It cruises past Mach 1.8, nearly twice the speed of sound on dry thrust alone. That means it flies faster, reaches farther, and hits harder than the competition, without burning through its fuel. Number 3, super maneuverability. Those 2 massive engines, their nozzles actually move, pointing up and down to throw the jet into turns that look like they'd break the laws of physics. The Raptor can point its nose in directions that would send other fighters into an uncontrollable spin. And number 4, sensor fusion. The F-22 pulls in information from every sensor it has and blends it into one clean, simple picture for the pilot. No confusion, no overload, just total awareness of everything in the sky. Now, put all 4 of those together and you get something almost unfair. In training exercises against every other fighter in the American arsenal, the Raptor built a reputation with one word attached to it: undefeated. Time after time, it would detect the other aircraft, win the engagement, and disappear before the opponent even knew a Raptor was in the area. Pilots who trained against it came away saying the same thing: you never saw it coming. That's why the Air Force calls it a first-look, first-shot machine. It sees you first, and once it does, the fight is essentially over. But here's where the story takes a turn, because all of this power came at a staggering cost. When you add everything up, each Raptor worked out to over $300 million, and that created a problem America is still living with today. The Cold War had just ended, budgets were shrinking, and politicians looked at that price tag and started cutting. The original plan was to build 750 of them, then it dropped to 381, and in the end, just 195 were ever built. Only 187 real combat jets. In 2011, the production line was shut down and torn apart, and that means something incredible. The world will never get another brand new F-22, ever. The ones flying right now are the only ones that will ever exist. On top of that, to protect its secrets, Congress passed a law banning the Raptor from being sold to any other American ally. It was simply too advanced to risk falling into the wrong hands. So, where does that leave the Raptor today? More than 20 years after it first entered service, it's still widely considered the single best air superiority fighter on the planet. Nothing has truly caught it. And the Air Force isn't letting go. They're pouring billions into upgrading their small, priceless fleet with new sensors, tougher stealth coatings, better networking, and even the ability to control drones as loyal wingmen. The plan is to keep the Raptor dominant deep into the 2030s until its successor, a sixth-generation fighter called the F-47, is ready to take the throne. The F-22 Raptor was too advanced to share, too expensive to keep building, and too dominant to beat. It's American engineering at the absolute peak of its power, the silent king that still rules the skies. And the rest of the world? They're still trying to catch up.